You're tuned to Retro Rewind FM, the show that brings the magic of the 80s back to life, right here on YouTube. If you love music that moves your soul and stories that stay with you, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and let's rewind to a song that taught the world the power of quiet. Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode. It was 1990. The 80s were fading out, but their echo was still everywhere. Depeche Mode, once the darlings of the synthpop scene, had grown darker, deeper, and more human. Their new album, Violator, was about to redefine what electronic music could be, and at its heart was a song that almost never happened. Martin Gore wrote Enjoy the Silence as a slow ballad, quiet and introspective, built around the idea that words can ruin what's perfect. The lyrics said it all. Words are very unnecessary. They can only do harm. It was haunting, poetic, but simple. When he showed it to the band, it didn't spark much excitement. It was nice, but not special. Then came Alan Wilder. He heard potential where others didn't. He took Martin's fragile little ballad and imagined it as something bigger, pulsing, hypnotic, full of movement. He added layers of rhythm, synths, and atmosphere until it became something transcendent. That transformation turned Enjoy the Silence from a whisper into a masterpiece. When Dave Gahan recorded the vocals, he didn't just sing, he breathed the song. Calm, detached, almost devotional. Every syllable floated over the mix like a confession. It wasn't emotionless, it was emotion restrained, and that made it more powerful. And then came the video, directed by Anton Corbijn. It became one of the most iconic visual metaphors in music history. Dave Gahan, dressed as a king in a velvet cloak and crown, wanders across endless landscapes, mountains, snowfields, beaches, carrying a folding chair. No throne, no kingdom, just silence. He sets the chair down, sits, and looks at the horizon. No words, just peace. It's absurd, profound, and unforgettable. Corbijn later said the idea came from the book The Little Prince, a lonely traveler searching for meaning in a vast world. It was a perfect reflection of Depeche Mode's emotional core: isolation, beauty, longing, and acceptance. Musically, Enjoy the Silence is the sound of balance. Every element has space. The bass line moves like a heartbeat, the synths shimmer like light through glass, and that guitar line, minimal but eternal, cuts right to the soul. It's cold and warm at the same time, mechanical and spiritual, just like the band itself. When the song was released, it became an instant hit, #1 across Europe, #8 in the US, and an anthem for anyone who ever felt too much and said too little. It won Best British Single at the Brit Awards and is now considered the crown jewel of Depeche Mode's career. But beyond the charts, Enjoy the Silence is a meditation. It's about the sacred space between two hearts, the kind of silence that doesn't feel empty, but full. In a world addicted to noise, it dared to say less, and that's what made it eternal. 3 decades later, the song still feels modern. Every remix, every cover, every cinematic moment that borrows its melody only proves one thing: silence never goes out of style. You've been listening to Retro Rewind FM, where every beat tells a story. If this journey back to the 80s spoke to your soul, make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and tell us in the comments which timeless classic you want us to rewind next. Until next time, keep your words few, your heart open, and your silence loud.